Picture this. I'm standing on my own dock, coffee mug in hand, while 3 police boats circle me like sharks in a bad action flick, their sirens blaring for no damn reason. The HOA president, Gloria Vandermeer, is screeching from the shore about how my little pond makes me a clear and present danger to the neighborhood's precious property values. All because I bought a piece of paradise that turned out to have more legal teeth than her fake smile. And in about 30 seconds, when I pull out the deed showing it's under federal wetland protection, she's gonna learn that calling the cops on a guy with a fishing rod is the dumbest power play of her tyrannical reign. I'm Ethan Caldwell, 48, a former IT consultant who traded server rooms for solitude after inheriting a tidy sum from my aunt's estate in rural Ohio. No more firewalls, just me. A fixer-upper cabin, and a 10-acre pond that sparkled like a hidden gem in the real estate listing. Secluded retreat, vintage charm, private wetland pond motivated seller. I should have known motivated meant harassed into fleeing. The day I move in, I'm knee-deep in unpacking boxes of old vinyl records when a pristine black Audi pulls up, blocking my driveway like it's her personal valet spot. Out steps Gloria Vandermeer, 55. Yoga slim with hair so perfectly coiffed it could deflect bullets, wearing a blazer that screams, "I chair committees." Her perfume hits me first, floral with a hint of entitlement. "Mr. Caldwell, welcome to Evergreen Estates," she says, her voice all honeyed authority, extending a manicured hand like she's knighting me. "I'm Gloria, your HOA president. We pride ourselves on maintaining standards that keep our community safe and aesthetically pleasing." She's eyeing my pond like it's a crime scene, her lips pursing at the sight of a few lily pads. "That water feature will need immediate review. Previous owner, dear old Mr. Hargrove, had endless issues with it. Mosquito breeding ground, endangers the children." The way she says children makes it sound like my pond is plotting world domination. I chuckle politely. "It's a natural pond, Gloria. Stocked it with base last week. Healthier than the community pool, I'd bet." Her laugh is sharp, like cracking knuckles. "Oh, sweetie, you own the surface rights, but wetland safety? That's under our jurisdiction for the greater good." She hands me a glossy pamphlet, Evergreen Estates Guidelines, Protecting Our Shared Future. That night, I call Mr. Hargrove, now in a condo downtown. His voice trembles over the phone. "They hit me with fines every month. Said the pond was contaminated, forced tests I couldn't afford. Claimed I was poisoning the groundwater. I sold just to escape the nightmare. Day 2 hits like a certified mail bomb. A letter on HOA letterhead. Urgent violation notice. Unauthorized aquatic installation, $400. Potential habitat disruption, $300. Aesthetic non-compliance, unsightly vegetation, $500. Total due, $1,200. Pay within 72 hours or face liens." My hands grip the paper so hard it crinkles. "Fined for plants in a pond?" I dial the HOA line. Gloria picks up instantly, her tone dripping with faux sympathy. "Ethan, we tried to warn you. Community standards aren't optional. They're for everyone's protection." "Protection from what?" "Frogs." I snap. "Frogs carry diseases, Mr. Caldwell. Rick Donnelly, our environmental liaison, inspected last night and found concerning algae levels." "Inspected when?" "At midnight. Emergency access for safety, dear. Can't risk delays." I check my trail cam footage. Sure enough, Rick, a burly guy in cargo shorts, sneaking around at 1 a.m. with a flashlight and sample jars. That's when I dive into my deed, buried in Aunt's old files. Lo and behold, exclusive riparian rights per 1892 Federal Survey, designated protected wetland under U.S. Army Corps of Engineers jurisdiction. Federal protection. No HOA overlord can touch it. I head to the county records office, heart pounding. Clerk Jenny pulls dusty maps. "Yep, your pond's classified as navigable wetland. Federal waters, HOA's got no say. Interference could mean big fines, even criminal charges for organized tampering." Walking out, the crisp fall air feels charged, like the start of a quiet uprising. The next evening, Gloria shows up unannounced with Rick and a suit-wearing lackey clutching a briefcase. They strut onto my dock like they own the water molecules. Ethan, we're here to help. Gloria coos, her smile all teeth. Rick's preliminary report shows elevated nitrates. Could be a health crisis. Rick nods solemnly, like he's diagnosing cancer. Remediation estimate, $35,000. Or, sell to someone equipped for the responsibility. I cross my arms, suppressing a grin. Fascinating. But let's chat about federal jurisdiction first. Gloria's eyes narrow. Jurisdiction? This is about community safety, not bureaucracy. Morning after, I'm jolted awake by the whine of chainsaws at dawn. Through the blinds, Rick and his crew are hacking at the ancient willow tree overhanging my pond, the one that shades my fishing spot. I bolt outside in pajamas. What the actual hell? Rick smirks over the noise. HOA mandated removal. Decay risk could pollute your precious pond. That tree's solid. Been here forever. Overdue maintenance, pal. For the kids. Sawdust flies as branches crash into the water, ripples scattering fish like confetti. I snap pics, call the sheriff. Dispatch size. Sir, HOA disputes are civil. Take it to court. By noon, the tree's a stump, and Gloria arrives with a bill. Your share of common area upkeep, $2,800. My share? You butchered my tree. Survey says it's 4 inches into HOA land. Shared costs, Ethan. Think of the children. While I'm fuming, I spot Rick dipping vials where the branches sank. Testing for debris contamination, he calls. If it's bad, cleanup's on you. The scam clicks. They trash it, blame me, bill me. Clever, I mutter. But manufactured evidence? That's low even for you. Gloria's grin is steel. Just protocols, dear. Safety first. I phone a contact from my IT days, a Fed in environmental enforcement, Agent Lisa Reyes. They're fabricating pollution, I whisper. Got proof. Logic says the pond was fine yesterday. Need hard data, Ethan. Document everything. Deflated, I dig out Ant's old water test kit from the shed. Midnight sampling. Clear results, natural tannins from the tree, no toxins. I email Reyes with timestamps. Her reply, solid, proves their crisis is bogus. Keep going. Next day, Rick returns with a kiddie pool testing kit. I watch, noting his amateur strips. Rick? EPA cert number? He stumbles. We use labs. Which lab? Certs. Sweat beads. This is prelim. On federal wetlands without creds? Felony territory. I record him fleeing. That afternoon, neighbor Carla calls. Ethan, 4 of us want to meet. Gloria's bullying everyone. Time to push back. The whispers of rebellion begin. The secret huddle in Carla's garage smells of oil and outrage. Attendees, nervous accountant Phil, baker Rosie with a folder of fines, mechanic duo Sam and Tina arriving incognito. Gloria's embezzling. Phil hisses. Tracked $52,000 to Rick's. Consulting. No receipts. Rosie flips pages. Fines escalate like clockwork. Hargrove got 19 before bolting. Always safety excuses. Sam grunts. She tanked my auto shop contract unless I greased her pal's cars free. Tina nods. Our porch lights. Light pollution violation. $2,500 fix for bulbs we've had forever. There's a racket. Fake issues, forced fixes, pressure sales. Evidence. Ask. Phil hands a flash drive. All here, ghost invoices. Shellcore. My phone pings. Unknown sender. End the chat or we report illegal assembly. We peek outside, Rick's truck idling, binoculars glinting. Surveillance? This is mafia stuff. I say. Morning. My water mains slashed. Fake note. Contamination shutdown. Utility confirms sabotage. Deputy takes notes seriously. Felony vandalism. Neighbor Walt, retired plumber, flags me. That willow? Climbed it last week. Healthy as hell. Testify. For this neighborhood? In a heartbeat. Agent Reyes calls. Rick's unlicensed co-owns LLCs hitting 19 HOAs. Pattern. Invent problems. Extort. Flip properties. My pond's just the latest? Yep. Rico potential, need more. Evening install cam. Gasoline stench leads to shed doused in fuel, rags by wiring. Photos, fire Marshall Reyes. Marshall, pro arson setup. Phone buzz. Nice shed. Pity if it burned. Marshall's radio. Fire on Elm, possible arson. That's Sam's place. Smoke billows, his shop truck's charred. Gloria called pre-fire. Revoked contract for unreliability. Boom. Reyes. Terror tactics. Witnesses intimidated. Twist. While distracted, county posts quarantine signs around my pond. Inspector Hale. Reports of toxins, unsafe banks. Locked down. Binder of fakes. Bogus tests. Forged stamps. These are phony. Came certified. Prove otherwise. Irony. Fake feds blocking real feds. Reyes. Rush your samples to lab. Uni-Prof Dr. Patel. Pristine water. Where'd these fraud reports come from? I show. She laughs. Amateur forgeries. But escalation. Excavators rumble at dawn. Rick's digging a ditch to drain my pond. Emergency flood control. Gloria yells from afar. Pond's unstable. Neighbors gawk as water trickles. I call Reyes. Fed swarm. Federal wetland sabotage. EPA tech. This empty 70% in hours. County counters. Calls sheriff. Standoff. Feds versus locals. Reyes phones prosecutor. Sheriff backs down. Rick revs excavator wildly, swings bucket at agents, tackled, cuffed. Gloria calls. Mistake. Check email. More forgeries. E. coli scares. Collapse risks. I trace number. Printing firm, not Enviro. We print docs, not test. Gotcha. Chaos peaks as local news vans roll in. Gloria commandeers a county van. Storms my drive yelling, media out. Hazard zone. Reporter Mia Torres interviews me. How's it feel owning Fed-protected wetlands against HOA tyranny? Gloria butts in. This man's breeding bacteria. Threat to kids. Mia. You're certs. Gloria stammers. Reyes steps up. Forged feds in reports. No such role as emergency eco-boss. Gloria. Rick certified. Rick's cuffed for eco-terror. On cam. Gloria's facade cracks, shock to fury to flop. She grabs Mike. Marshall. Arrest. Fraud. Forgery. Terrorism. She bolts and heels. Slips in mud by my now concrete pond boat. I filled it post-vandalism. Cam catches epic faceplant. Cuffs. Cheers. But she yells, HOA vote tonight. You'll be out. Meeting at center. Packed. Tense. Phil presents. Slides of embezzlement. $52,000 to fakes. Funded our own harassment. Sam. She ruined lives Hargrove sold cheap. Old Mrs. Lowe died post-eviction stress. I waive 1892 survey. Every fine illegal on Fedland. Doors burst. Reyes with marshals. Feds charging organized fraud. Elder abuse. $15 million scheme over 5 counties. Gasps. Phil shows shells. Gloria/Rick bought/flipped victims' homes. Room boils. Carla motions. Oust board. New transparent one. Gloria crony Edith. No notice. Procedure. Mia films. Edith, you covered fraud? Reyes. Evidence says yes. Come question. Escorted out amid applause. Vote. Overwhelm yes. Noms. Phil treasurer. Carla SEC. Me wetland guardian. No pres gig. I say. Just peace. Reyes aside. Biggest HOA bust ever. You cracked a crime ring. 6 months on. I'm dockside. Dawn gilding the pond. Base leaping undisturbed by community kayakers in our new eco program. Gloria. 8 years Fed pen. Rick. 6+ broke restitution. Edith. Probation. Scared straight. HOA reborn. Phil recovered $38,000 for parks. Roads. Carla's rules. $50 plus spends need votes. No tyrant blanks. Sam thrives. Fire payout plus publicity. Walt docs histories. AIDS elders versus HOAs. Pond not alone, 21 similar Fed sites. Helped 4 fights. Concrete boat. Kid fort at center. Probe grew. 51 victims, $10 million back. Taught at FBI as fraud exemplar. Personal wins. Hargrove back. Health mended. Gardens with kids. Low kin sued. Funded and viral law scholarships. Annual Wetland Fest. BBQs, rights talks, laughs over old fears. I fund vet retreats. Fishing heals PTSD, bullies beaten. Phil teaches senior fraud spotting. Garden feeds 15 fams. Mia's Doc Emmy1. Advises anti-HOA groups. Fishing resumes. Loons over calm, peace earned. Fed designates pond historic wetland. Eternal shield. Now educational hub. Kids learn conservation. Rights. But core. Everyday folks topple injustice with smarts, unity, grit. Was Gloria the real terrorist, or just a symptom of unchecked HOA power? Drop your take, right or wrong.